Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a fortress of glory divine, hell salvation, the word of God, and of His Spirit, washing His blood. This is my story. This is my story. Oh, this is my song, praising my Savior all day long. This is my story. Oh, this is my song, praising my Savior, praising my Savior all day long. Brethren, turn with me to the book of Matthew, the book of St. Matthew, chapter number 10, verse number 5 through 8, I want to read. Brema brema bredede sandala de salala de salabara de aya. Jesus, apart from stating exactly that which he came for in the book of Luke, chapter number 4, verse number 18, say through 22. And also lay emphasis to the people whom he considered to be the first partakers of that which he has come for, without playing a sentiment or gambling with it. He also sent his disciples. He also sent them with a clear objective. He didn't just send them, he sent them giving them a clear objective, giving them what we could call a party manifesto, a guideline, a rule, and a regulation, so that they could use it to know when they are still playing according to instruction, and to understand when they have deviated. And it is written in the book of the Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter number 10, verse number 5. I begin to read. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the ways of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, and as ye go, comma, preach, comma, saying, comma, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Full stop. This is a man who knew exactly what he wants and have gotten employers who have willingly decided to work with him as he invited them. And he yet couldn't send them without giving them a proper guidance, a proper guideline, and a proper objective to be a kind of checks and balances within themselves to know when they are still playing according to the instruction of the master. That will help them to get that which they want, or which the masters want, who is the husbandman or the owner of the industry, the CEO of the company, who exactly know his objective, what he's targeting at. So the primary objective for sending them is to make sure they concentrate on the lordship of the house of Israel. For what? To tell them the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That the kingdom you have lost, the Biafrans, the God that the troops shall overcome, but at the end, they will overcome. That is now time for you to overcome those troops that overcame you in Genesis chapter number 49. It is clearly stated when Jacob was blessing his children. When he get to God, he told him, Pop and plan that the troops shall overcome you. But at the end, you shall overcome them. And they were the people who the troop overcame. And take them, the Assyrians, and the Egyptians, the pagans, the Gentiles, the Assyrians, the northern Nigerians, that we know today, that it asks us not to go even to the people who are gotten their stay there as Christians, that were also taken in captives in Babylon. As among the house, forget about them. For now, excuse yourself also out of the Ephraim's and Manasseh, the children of Jacob in Egypt, who for certain reasons, because the parents or the mother were an Egyptians, they thought that they have gotten a stay in Egypt. So when Moses was asking the Israelites to leave, let's go, they were showing reluctant, and now today there happens to be the Ephraimites, who are also hiding as among the Christian Yorubas, the Josephs. Don't pay much attention to that. Forget about it. Go to the lordship of the house of Israel, the south, and the southeast. Most especially the southeast, the 10th. It was clean, well stated. They were sent. He didn't send them with some element of sentiment, trying to make too many constitution flexible, or too oral. This is a rigid type of documentation. He told them in verse 8, heal the sick, cleanse the leper, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye received. Freely ye received. Freely ye received. I didn't charge you to train you. Freely you will give. But here we are as IPOB. Today we have lost sight and got distracted. We have made mockery of the oath we swore, using our families and generations. And we think we won't pay for it. Who tell you? With this mouth that God created the whole universe, you will be deceiving yourself to think so. You will be deceiving yourself to think so. If it doesn't happen today, it will happen tomorrow, certainly. You swore not to do or put hand in anything that would jeopardize the coming forth of the Biafrans. And but now we have had a lot of us as IPOB members who took oath and swore with us, who are now before the media telling us how we are going to vote Peter Obi, who is exactly a contrast and adjacent or opposite of exactly what we are looking for. And we pretend we don't know what we are doing. You are deceiving yourselves. You are your own self-infiltrator. And the worst part of it is that we are so distracted that sin and IPA has become the talk of the day. Instead of we focusing and talking about exactly what we should be talking about. The main agenda. Preach. Tell them that the kingdom of God is at hand. Not as sin and IPA is this one and that one. That's a distraction. And the man we are pointing hand at is still preaching the gospel of the kingdom. And we are doing otherwise. Following who is actually supposed to be our real enemy.